Hey guys, Bobby here today. Hey folks, today we're going to do a tool review on a product here that I'm actually looking forward to doing it. It is AlloyPower, I believe that, which is by Alloy Man. It is a 1/4 inch impact driver set, 20-volt system. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this thing opened up, and it's got a zip tie holding it together right there. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what she looks like inside. I love this company, the way they put these things in nice cases. Okay, we had another tool that come from them here a while back. I think it was the big 1/2 inch impact, and it had a nice case as well. So it looks like right inside here we have the instruction manual here. We'll check that out here in a little bit. We have a set of bits here. I might just go and pull these on out. Let's see what we got here. It looks like we have metric and standard as well, and we also have some screwdriver bits, some number 2s and number 3s. I'm sorry, number 1s and number 2 size Phillips, and some straight blades as well. So that's cool that we got that. Let's go ahead and pull the tool out. And this thing says on the front that it's brushless, okay? And I think, from my understanding, brushless is better. Typically, lately, some of the tools that we've seen, they're actually more expensive when they're brushless. It says right there on the side, brushless, okay? I'm not sure if our other ones are or not. We'll talk about that once we get further into our comparison. And now that I'm talking about comparison, what we're going to do here, we're going to check this thing out thoroughly. First of all, give you all the specs and the rundown. And then we are going to compare it to 3 other brands that we currently own. Okay, we have an old Makita, and then we have a DeWalt that's only about a year or so old, and we have a Ryobi as well. So we definitely will have something to compare this tool to. Okay, not sure the state of the charge on this bad boy. We may actually let's see here. Not sure if it has an indicator or not. I will check that out right quick, and we may end up charging this. Okay, so stay tuned. Hey guys, real quickly, we just found this. Nathaniel noticed that it had a battery indicator on the side. So this thing's actually close to dead right now. So before we get on with our comparison test, we're going to go ahead and hook up the charger and get this thing going, okay? So let me get that unhooked and working right quick. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hook the charger up right here, guys. And we're going to go ahead and plug our battery in. And we'll let this, hold on, did it go all the way on? Hold on. There we go. I guess it wasn't like a clear, crisp snap, but I think it is all the way in. There we go. It just stops right there, and then it looks like the meter is on red. We'll double check it. So right there, green. Right there, push it in, and it does turn red. Okay, so we are hooked up. We are charging now. Okay, so now let's continue on. Let me throw this plastic away here right quick, and let's just talk about the unit right quick. Like I say, right here, we'll just read what's on here. Okay, so we got one battery that comes with it, one charger. It is a 20-volt system, brushless. Now, one thing I did look at just a minute ago, I was curious if we've done a tool review here recently on the 1/2 inch drive 20-volt that Alloy Man makes. And we have its charger right here. But this charger actually is different, okay? Because that's the first thing I looked at when we were talking about charging the battery. So the battery for this brushless unit is a different charger, okay? Takes a different charger for that battery. Let's see if there's any other cool information that we can have on here that you guys need to know about. It's a 1-year warranty, okay? So I'm assuming, not exactly sure what all that covers, but I'm sure if you have some kind of problem with them, you can get in touch with the company, and they may actually warranty the whole thing out. Don't hold me to that. Okay, so guys, we're going to let this charge up a little bit, and then I'm going to go pull out the rest of the tools in the meantime, and we'll get on with some testing. All right, guys, I want to show you what we got here. We got a Ryobi, okay? We have a DeWalt, okay? We have the oldest one here, which is my old Makita, okay? I've had this sucker a long time. And to make everything as fair as possible, and actually this thing is evidently already charged, okay? So I'm taking this battery off. We have all the batteries charging right now, okay? So we're going to go take a little break, and we will come back and hopefully do some comparison. Okay, folks, hey, the batteries are still charging, okay? So I thought of something else that we could probably do to kind of do a little comparison, okay? It doesn't really mean much, but what I figured we could do, we could weigh them. So I got my postage scale over here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Okay, we're zeroed in at 0. Let's first of all take the old Makita. Okay, this sucker here, let me just talk about it for a minute. I've had this, I think, for about 11 or 12 years. It has been a good product, okay? It may actually not really compare good with these today because it's really old and wore out. But I wanted to throw it in the mix anyway, okay? But I will say it's a pretty decent product, okay? And it weighs, without a battery, 2.1 ounces, 2.11 ounce, okay? So remember that. Now let's take a DeWalt. Let's see how much it weighs. That feels pretty light. The DeWalt weighs 2.03 of an ounce, okay? So it is lighter than the Makita, okay? And let's take the Ryobi. I think this is the heaviest. This sucker here feels kind of heavy, okay? Let's throw him up there. Oh yeah, definitely heavier. It weighs 2.91 ounces, okay? So now it leaves us to the tool in question here, the AlloyPower. I think it's going to be somewhere in the middle. Guys. And I believe I'm right. It weighs 2.33 ounces, okay? And all these readings were done without any attachments and without a battery. Okay, so there we go. We're still waiting on them batteries to charge, so stay tuned and we'll get on with the program. Okay, guys, we finally got all the batteries charged up, and we actually took the time we're going to make a stat list here, okay? We're going to do a few tests. We've already weighed them all, so we got all the weights right up there on the board for all 4. Now, let me show you what our first strength test is going to be. Now, let me show you something about the new tool here, the AlloyPower. It has something that the other ones do not have, and it is a mode here, to power mode. Notice it's set at the highest setting. It goes from 120, I think these are Newton meters, all the way up to 226. So we're going to leave it set on its highest setting. None of the other tools actually have anything like that. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention that this thing does. So we're going to start with the Makita, okay? And we have a bit around here somewhere. What happened to that bit? There we go. Because we are going to drive. We're going to install the bit into the tool. We're going to take these 3.5-inch screws and we're going to screw them into this board, okay? Now I am also going to use my personal phone here to use the stopwatch feature if I can, and hopefully nobody calls me while we're doing this. So let's go to stopwatch. Yes, we're on stopwatch right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw these things into the board. I'm going to put the screw right here. I'm going to touch it. And then at the same time, I am going to hit start, and we're going to see how long it takes to drive this screw into this wood, okay? So let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. That's done right there. So 6.99 seconds on the old Makita, okay? So this is pretty cool. Let me write this down. What did I do with the Sharpie? Here it is. So on the, we'll just call this the 3.5-inch deck screw test. Deck screw test, okay. We're going to go over here to the, which one are we doing? We done the Makita, right? And the Makita took how long? What do we say? Hang on. I believe it's 6.99, but I want to make sure. Oh, yep, 6.99 seconds, okay? So 6.99 seconds it took to drive that sucker in there. All right, so now let's clear that. We're going to reset. We're going to take our bit from this tool. I only got one bit. Let's move on over to the DeWalt, okay? We'll do it next. We're going to take another screw, okay? I'm going to set it down on here just like so, and I'm going to hit start as soon as I hit the button. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Oh wow, that was fast. 2.4 seconds, and I countersynced it. Okay, I couldn't get off the trigger fast enough. That sucker's doing pretty good. So 2.4 seconds on the DeWalt. Okay, 2.4 seconds, and we countersync just a little bit. That was pretty impressive. Wow, my little Makita's old, guys. It's old and wore out. I tell you what, though, it has done a lot of work over the years. It's done a lot of construction work. You'll probably see me using that thing a lot in some of the videos from way back many years ago. You'll also see it in a lot of the automotive videos that I made on this channel. So it's definitely done its work over the years. So we got this one ready. We are going on to the Ryobi. Hang on here, guys. Let me get this thing. Let's see here. We're going to reset. We're going to start them at the same time. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh gosh, that was fast. 1.65. 1.65, and I stopped it a little sooner, okay? But, you know, a lot of this is going to be a little bit of my era, you know. I'm not perfect on the trigger here. I'm trying to be as fair as I can. 1.65 seconds. That is pretty impressive right there. Okay. Let's see how the AlloyPower hangs in here. And what I was talking about, you see, the DeWalt, I went a little deeper than I did with this one. So that could be like partial a little bit of a second there, okay? So it may not be a perfect test here, okay? But I'm doing the best I can. All right, hold on here. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna reset again. And then we got the main tool here, guys. This is our new tool. And we're gonna see how fast this one can do it. Okay, so. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. 2.17, okay? And I know that I was not quick enough on that finger right there. I'm going to do that one. You know what? I'm going to give it one more test here, guys. Hang on. Because I think I didn't have my finger there ready to stop it in time. So let's reset. Let's give it one more try on the tool here. All right, so 1, 2, 3. There we go, 1.35, okay? That's a little bit different. What was it just a minute ago? 1.35? A 1.3. That's actually the fastest, guys, okay? So far, that one actually is the fastest. But I will honestly say this, okay? Some of this might be a little bit of my reaction time here and there. All of these have good times right here. All three of these have a good time versus the old Makita, okay? But you can't harp on it too much because you got to remember it is old, okay? So now, we got another test here, guys. So we have completed all 4 of them. Now, we're going to take, matter of fact, I'm going to back out some of these, okay? Let's see. I want to do it one at a time. Each one of them I want to, because I don't want to, wow, that felt good coming out. I'm gonna make each one of them do it because I want equal amount of discharge of power, okay? I want to pull these out because we're going to do another test, and I don't want any of them to accidentally hit the. Let's see. I don't want to accidentally hit the head of the screw as we're doing this. So let's take this Makita. I'm gonna pull the last 2 out with the Makita. Old Makita's tired, guys. She is tired. All right, that's okay though. She's been a good one. All right, now we're going to try something here that's going to take a little bit more effort, okay? And we'll time this as well. This right here is a screw that is used for truss, okay? when you put truss onto a house, onto the wall, you need to come up through the double top plate, and you're actually screwing right into the truss, okay? And that's what these are used for. And we've already got us a tool here set up. We're going to try the Makita. I don't know if the Makita is actually going to get this thing all the way through the wood, but we'll give it a try anyway. We will put one right here in the middle, and I'm going to start the gauge here in just a second. Hang on. Okay, so we're going to reset, and we're going to try to drive this thing in. Let me get away from this knot, okay? Make sure we got no other knots here. I don't want nothing to be unfair to anything. There's no knots there. We got a knot right in here, and we got a knot here. I'm going to put these knots together, okay? So we're going to do all our testing. We're going to do one on this side and the other three on this side, and we shouldn't hit a knot, okay? I'm going to stay right here on this side, on this one. And we're ready to go. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, 26 seconds, 26.66 seconds for the Makita. She's old, guys. Let's see. We're going to call this the truss screw. Hey, I guess it's truss with a T on the end. I don't even know. I guess I need to research that. Screw, bolt. Okay, and we have done 26.66 seconds on the Makita. 26.66 seconds. All right, let's do another one. Let's do them in the order we done them before. I think we done the DeWalt next, didn't we, Nathaniel? So let's go ahead and do the DeWalt again. Let's get another screw. And let me reset my stopwatch. We're going to reset. We're going to get her lined up here. We're going to go on this side of that knot, on this one here. So here we go. We are ready. 1, 2, 3, and go. All right. 7.92 seconds. That is impressive. 7.92 seconds for the DeWalt. All right. 7.92 seconds. So that's pretty impressive right there. Definitely a big difference between the Makita. All right. Now we're doing the Ryobi, right? Mm-hmm. Ryobi. I'll grab another one of these screws here and put it in forward mode here. All right, guys, are we ready? You ready, Nathaniel? Yeah. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Bam. 5.34 seconds, okay? That's impressive. 5.34. 34 seconds, okay? Man, that's a big difference between the Makita. But like I say, I wish I had a new Makita to really compare with. And maybe the good folks out there at Makita will see this video and they'll say, hey, we'll just send him one for another review. Okay, so here we go. We got the tool of the hour here, guys. Let's see how she's going to hold up. We are going to go ahead and get her ready. We'll get the screw ready. Let's reset our clock here. And let's see where she performs, okay? So we're going to reset. And we are going to 1, 2, 3, go. 5.98, and I believe I hit the button before I hit the trigger, although there is a little lag time there, but 5.98 is still, wow. Oh, that's almost as fast. Okay. 5.98 seconds. Okay. That is just a hair off of the Ryobi. Okay. So, guys, there we go. That's all that I could think of to actually do a test on these things. I guess we could back them out. We could back them out. You know, we're not going to time it. We'll just watch what it looks like backing these things out. We could do that one time right quick. And we'll just start with the alloy power tool here right quick. All right, that was pretty good. Let's go ahead. Let's go on to the Ryobi. See how she does. All righty, about the same speed going out as well, I do believe. See how the DeWalt does. Pretty impressive. And my old girl here, my old Makita. Here we go. All right. She took a little longer, didn't she? All right, let's go back up to the board here. So what do we got here? We got the heaviest tool in the category was the Ryobi, okay? And second heaviest, I do believe, is our AlloyPower, okay? Third is the DeWalt. And am I right here? No, I'm sorry, Makita. And because this was a 0.3, okay? So the Makita was the third, the lightest being the DeWalt, okay? Now, with our screw test here of the decking screw, we know that the Makita was the slowest. And then the fastest was the AlloyPower, okay? Barely ahead of the Ryobi. Some of that could have been my reaction time, we don't know. And then the truss screw bolt, 26 seconds. That's pretty slow. That's all right, though. That's okay. And the fastest being the Ryobi by just a shade over the AlloyPower, okay? So there we go, guys. And I want to thank you for stopping by, checking out our tool unboxing and review video on the AlloyPower tool here today. The people at AlloyPower sent me this tool for me to review and compare. And I really do appreciate that. We appreciate everything that they do for us. And I will definitely put a link down below in the description. This tool, I believe, is $79.99 on Amazon, and you can purchase it yourself if you like. And if you purchase through our link, it helps out our channel a little bit as well, and we sure do appreciate that too. And but anyway, I think this is a fun little video to make today. And did you have fun, Nathaniel? Yeah, I did too. So guys, thank you again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we may make another video later on down the road after we use this tool a little bit, and we'll give you some thoughts on down the road. And you know, I really might make a video one day talking about this thing. And you know what? This is not the oldest one I have. I actually have one here, I think, an old toolbox that was an old Makita 9.6 volt battery. I don't even have batteries for it anymore. When the tool worked, still worked back when the last battery died. But anyway, we may dig that out one day and show it to you guys. But anyway, thank you for watching this video today. And we'll see you next time. Take care.